Hello learners, welcome to this session on prefixes and suffixes. In Unit 1 you have learned word formation where you were adding prefixes at the beginning of the base word and suffixes at the back of the base word. Today I am going to deal with prefixes and suffixes from foreign languages, Greek and Latin derivatives. So Greek and Latin are ancient languages. In fact, Latin is one of the oldest classical languages, just like the Sanskrit language. And just like Indian mythology, the Mahabharata and the Ramayana, we have the Greek mythology, which is very important in English literature because most of the plots for English plays and dramas have been taken from Greek mythology. And there are many interesting stories also from Greek mythology. So words have their own origin and history. Let's see what etymology is, the study of the origin of words. So when a new person comes, you ask them their name, where were they born, where are they from, where did they study before, or where do they work. Similarly, words do have their own origin and unique history. From different languages, they come and develop in many ways. And many begin with roots. Root is the most important part of the word because it carries most of the meaning in it. So for you, your vocabulary also, it is the same. Just like in a plant, it nourishes and nurtures the plant. Similarly, root words do the same for your vocabulary. They nurture and make a colossal vocabulary for you. Now the birth of words. Long time ago, these Romance languages were born. Italian, French, Spanish, Romanian and Portuguese. And then you have these other languages which are also part of the English language today. So words were born somewhere, languages were born somewhere, and they've come and affixed themselves to the English language, which is very vibrant and living language. So let's have a look at the basic parts of a word. We have the root and base words to which we can add prefix and suffix. So here I have added prefix pre to the word shrunk to make it pre-shrunk from your blue jeans lesson. There are nearly 120 languages in the world. But these are some of the languages listed out here which are given in your textbook because these are words which we commonly use, given on page 60 and 61. Then you have derivatives. So how does your vocabulary build? It builds from forming new words by adding prefixes and suffixes. So singer from sing, undo from do, pre-wash from washed. So base words are standalone words. If you add a prefix like to cycle, if you add by, it becomes a bicycle. But if you remove it, it can stand alone and have meaning. But roots are different. They are not so. They cannot be used alone. For example, a Latin root aud means hearing. So we make auditorium, audio and audition. But if you remove it, it doesn't have any meaning of its own in English. So what are the advantages of prefixes and suffixes? They help you build up a huge vocabulary. They improve your spelling because to add those roots, you have to learn the spelling. You have to chunk the word and mix it. So you improve your spelling and that builds your confidence as a reader and a writer. And consequently, you become an effective communicator, which is our goal and objective. So there's a nice game, Greek and Latin root word bingo. Please download that and play it and learn. And there's an app, root word, which even I have downloaded. It's really nice. Have fun learning new words. Make a little book for yourself where you can write these words. And then you have prefixes like, I've taken a few from your book here, there. For example, hemi means half. So hemisphere. You know the earth is divided into two hemispheres. So half is called the northern hemisphere. The other half is called the southern hemisphere. Similarly, all these words, meanings and examples are given. You can add more words to make at least 10 words out of them. Then we have suffixes also. For example, let's take ism. Meaning is act of. If you add it to terror, it becomes terrorism. If you add it to national, it becomes nationalism. So you can add some more examples, some 8 more examples to each. You may be knowing some words, some you can learn from the game and app or the dictionary and add on to this list. Then there are some words given in your text with prefixes like bio and suffixes like phobia. Remember phobia, King Phobos, God Phobos. So bio means life. So biography, graph is writing. So if to write a person's life story is known as biography. Claustrophobia, claustro means fear of closed spaces and phobia is fear. So claustrophobia is fear of closed spaces. Some people get very scared in these closed lifts and cinema halls and all. They feel they can't breathe. That is fear of closed spaces called claustrophobia. So you can fill in the blanks there and add on more words to make the list to 10 at least. Then we have words with origin in foreign languages like, see, commonly every day we are using car, cross, basket, bachelor. They come from a Celtic language. Then Latin and Greek, candle, circle, plant, Scandinavian, window, dirt, wife, French grammar, dinner. Every day we use these words, but you didn't know, right? So it's good fun to learn from where these words are coming into the English language and becoming a part of it. Then there's another important thing, that's pronunciation. That is why they have given certain words from foreign languages, then given the pronunciation and the meaning. So if somebody mispronounces your word, you immediately correct them that no, it's not like this, it's like this. So words are also very sensitive. Be very careful. Mispronunciation may land you into trouble because it may mean something else. You may be misunderstood. So be very careful while pronouncing the words. You have your smartphones where you can check the pronunciation immediately if you have doubt. So don't go by what people speak, but learn the correct pronunciation. And you have the app and the game as well to learn. So thank you. Happy learning.